Every parent dreams of a brilliant child. Every teacher praises the student who always has the answers. And Daniel was that child. Smart, confident, respected, but it was all a lie. Because while the world saw a rising star, Daniel was building his life on sand. And one day, the tide came in. Long ago, in a quiet little town, there was a boy named Daniel. From the outside, he looked like every other student. Clean uniform, sharp smile, quick with answers whenever teachers asked. But Daniel had a secret. He hated studying. He found books boring, lessons dull, and assignments too heavy. So he discovered a shortcut, one that would carry him through school, at least for a while. Cheating. At first, it was small. A glance at his neighbor's paper during a quiz, a scribbled formula hidden under his sleeve. And when no one caught him, Daniel felt clever. Why waste nights studying when I can outsmart the system? He thought. Soon, it became his way of life. Exams. He copied. Assignments. He paid classmates to do them. Everyone around him thought he was brilliant, the top of the class. His parents boasted. His teachers praised. And Daniel wore the mask of a genius. But behind that mask was emptiness. One day, years later, Daniel graduated. And he landed a respectable job in a big company. He walked into the office wearing a crisp suit, confident that life would be as easy as it had always been. But reality is not as forgiving as the classroom. One morning, during an important meeting, Daniel's boss turned to him. Daniel, you studied finance, didn't you? We need a quick analysis of this report. Tell us what these numbers mean. Dozens of eyes turned toward him. He froze. The report in his hands looked like a foreign language. Numbers danced across the page. Formulas he should have learned years ago stared back at him, mocking his ignorance. His mouth went dry. His hands trembled. I'll need more time, he stammered. But there was no more time. The room fell silent. His boss's expression hardened. Colleagues whispered. The image of the brilliant graduate shattered in a single moment. That night, Daniel sat alone in his apartment. The city lights glowed outside his window, but inside, everything felt dark. He thought about every exam he had cheated, every chance he had wasted to actually learn. Back then, cheating had felt like winning, but now it felt like chains. Because when the real test came, the test of life, he had nothing to fall back on. Tears filled his eyes, not because he had been embarrassed, but because he finally understood. He had cheated no one but himself. You see, life is the toughest examiner of all. You might escape the classroom with tricks and shortcuts, but life will always set a test you cannot cheat. And when that moment comes, when everyone looks to you for answers, you'll either rise with the strength of your preparation or crumble under the weight of your pretenses. Success built on shortcuts is an illusion. You can fool people. You can even fool yourself for a while. But you can't fool life. Real success demands real effort. So prepare, study, build yourself with patience and discipline. Because one day, the world will test you, and only the truth inside you will stand.
This is a fictional story created for inspirational, educational, and motivational purposes. It aims to share meaningful lessons and messages about growth, reflection, and hope through storytelling. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental.
Thank you for watching. If you found meaning in this story, please like, share, and subscribe to join our growing community of dreamers and learners. More stories await.